everyone, Reaper here again with another video. This time it's a different type of video. Well, I guess it's a little mini haul. Now, I do hauls every couple of months, but this time I had the great opportunity to meet another fellow YouTuber. You might know him as Luther Manning. You saw the little montage I put up before this video started of some shots of this really cool comic shop called Cyborg One, Cyborg One in Doylestown, Pennsylvania. Patrick was coming down from Luther Manning. He was coming down from where he lived to Pennsylvania, and since I'm really only 45 minutes away from Philly, 40 minutes, 45 minutes, but an extra 10-15 minutes from that is this really small town, really quaint looking town called Doylestown. If you've watched, I recommend you watch Luther Manning's video. He took I have a little video of a clip of inside the shop that I'm going to put at the end of this video. If you don't see it at the end of this video, then I had trouble uploading it, so I didn't check to see if it would upload yet, but I'm pretty sure it'll upload. But anyway, he took some really good shots and some great video. But really cool vid. It was really nice to meet him. Great guy. I enjoyed talking with him. But yeah, there was a strange vibe in that town. It was really something out of like the 1950s. I mean, there were modern cars and modern clothing and all that stuff, but everything else, these quaint little shops and this old style movie theater, and what else? Everything, we got out of that store like maybe around 7:45. They were closing in 15 minutes, but everything looked like it was shut down. But there were still some people that would occasionally pass us. I remember me and Patrick, we were walking down the alley. That you had to walk through an alley to get to this comic shop because it was kind of hidden. You had to walk through this alley, and it was really, I got this vibe. It was something out of either a Stephen King novel or an EC horror comic, which I'm going to be showing you in a few minutes. But really, it was a really cool town. I would definitely like to go back there, and it was really nice meeting Patrick and talking with him, and hearing his views on comic collecting. Me and him, we share a lot of the same views on a lot of different things, including comics, and just chatting with him and walking around through the store and looking at books and giving our opinions on them was really a great experience. So let me show you what I picked up at this store, and at the end of this video, I'm going to show you, hopefully I will be able to upload the video that I took. It was just a little video of Patrick and the comic book shop owner talking and all that stuff. So we gotta throw that in. So let's take a look. Before we get to the books that I picked up, Patrick gave me a gift. He brought me a comic, and it was really super nice of him, from his personal collection off the rack. So that makes it even more important that he actually is passing this down to me, which it will stay in my collection, and it will be in good hands. He gave me a Batman comic. Not but. I want to see if all of you can answer why he gave me this specific book. I'm not going to give you the answer, but for those that watch my videos, you'll know the answer. This is the book he gave me. Now, let's play with the lighting now again. Batman, what number is this again? 263. Book that he picked up, I believe this came out in the 70s. Late 70s, I think. I'm not entirely certain. Mid-70s. Maybe mid-70s. No, not late 70s. Mid-70s, I think. Why did he give me this book, other than being a really nice guy? But he chose this book for a reason. Why do you think? Figure it out. Thank you. Thank you so much for giving me that book. I really appreciate it, and it's going to a great home. It's going to be welcomed in my Batman collection. So he showed you the books he picked up. Let's show you some of the books I picked up. And we picked up pretty much the same stuff. Well, sort of. Picked up a lot of EC reprints, and I saw this one, Crime Suspense Stories. I sometimes say suspense stories. That's not correct. I sometimes forget that the S is double sound for both words. together. But suspense stories, crime suspense stories, #1. I love these. I don't have an original crime EC book. Shock suspense stories, #1. In this particular, now this book, #1, the reprint, it's actually a reprint of the original Shock #1. You see a lot of these, like the Tales from the Crypt and the Vault of Horror Gladstones, like Tales from the Crypt Gladstone reprint #1 is not really Tales from the Crypt #1. There wasn't a Tales from the Crypt #1. But Shock, this reprint is actually a reprint of the actual Shock #1. One of the things that's special about it is this story in here called The Neat Job. Now, if you watched my Halloween video, you would know why that is important for me. I'd like to one day get Shock Suspense Stories #1, not because it's #1, but because it has The Neat Job in it. And the reason why is because The Neat Job was featured in the 1973, I believe it's 1973, Vault of Horror movie. Like I said, I like to collect these books, in general. I'd like to get them all one day, but I'm especially going after the books that showed that were the stories in them were in those two movies from the 70s, Tales from the Crypt, Vault of Horror, that came out of England. I especially want to get those. Look at this cover, Shock 12. Opium addict going through withdrawal. I mean, it's bad, but it's drawn really well. Here's another classic Shock story. You won't be able to get away with making covers like this today, I'll tell you that. Now here we are, the other reprints. Tales from the Crypt, this is what I was talking about. Tales from the Crypt #2 of the reprints. Now this really wasn't Tales from the Crypt #2. I forget what issues it was. Issues, Tales from the Crypt 35. That's what this really reprints. What issues these were back when they first came out, I don't remember. I'd have to look at the cover. Is that the cover? Tales from the Crypt, what's this one? The reprint #4. And here we have the last one that I picked up. I couldn't pass this one up. This was in a box. These were out on the shelf. The store, Cyborg One, it was a really neat store, but it has a lot of Funko Pops. I shouldn't say but I'm not trying to negate the good stuff by saying Funko Pops. They're pretty cool, but I don't collect them. But a lot of Funko Pops, a lot of trade paperbacks, a lot of issues like this, reprints all on the walls, a lot of sets. The owner was really, really nice, and we talked his ear off for a while. But he makes a lot of collections of things, like the Spawn series, and they were pretty decently priced, and they looked to be in pretty good shape. So if you're looking to get some nice stuff, Cyborg One's definitely a good place to go. Anyway, Tales of Suspense '97, the first appearance of Whiplash. I would say this is a 4.5 copy. I paid $8, $8.99 for it. I don't know if that's it seems like a good price to me. I inspected the book. It's complete. It's a nice shape. The pages are whitish. I don't know if they're exactly white. They might be slightly off-white, but it's really nice shape. Really nice shape. It's got some spine stress, but the cover's attached. The centerfold's attached. No chunks or pieces. No tears. Really, really sweet. Really sweet. So that was my little trip to Doylestown, meeting an awesome YouTuber. So I recommend checking out Luther Manning's video. He could do a better job at telling the story about Doylestown than I can. I thought he did a really good job and with the videos that he came up with. But thank you for watching. I'm going to make another video after this talking about another EC pickup I made. It's an upgrade of a book. I'm going to do something that guys like Batcave Comics 83 has done in the past, and Dr. Von Schiller, and so many others, ETA Nick have done. I'm going to give an inside look into the book because it's really sweet. But once again, thanks for watching this little mini haul, this little excursion out to another comic shop, meeting a super cool YouTuber. And hopefully hopefully after this you'll be able to see the little footage that I was able to catch on my iPhone, hopefully. But if not, Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.
From Marvel, they feuded over benefits, things like that. He took that Spiral Notebook with him, so OMAC, Commandy, all of that was supposed to be Marvel.
I didn't know that. Really?
Darkseid was supposed to, or Darkseid, so it was supposed to be Marvel.
Yeah.
So.
Wow, I didn't know that.
And he had discussions with people at Marvel, and that's where Jim Starlin got the chin of Thanos from.
Okay. Huh.
Basically.
Well, that's what I heard too. I
Well,
heard
so
that.
close anyway.
Yeah, I heard that Thanos is a ripoff. Well, maybe that's a strong term,
I
but
wouldn't say ripoff, but it's definitely borrowed because I think the plan was to have Darkseid in the Marvel universe.
oh man, imagine that.
Yeah.
It'd be a totally different Avengers movie.
It would be better.